Well, you put a nice swing onto that one. Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? Here's our second shot on hole number 2. Oh, just missed that chip. All right, you need this to save par. Let's drop this in. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Nicely done. That was a long bomb. And after that one, you currently sit at 1 under par. Got a par 5 here on the 3rd hole. Look at that thing fly, just screaming. Here we go, 225 yards or so away. And your approach is heading right at the pin. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Oh my word, that almost dropped in the bucket. And that puddle drop. And after that, you'll go down to 2 under par. Let's see what happens here on hole number 4. Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing. Setting up here about 190 yards or so to the pin. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. Here's a 7-foot putt. Okay, checking in here. 2 under par for the day. We've got a headwind blowing in our face on this one. So far, so good for this one. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole. This one's for par. And currently sitting at 2 under par. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. Setting up about 115 yards out. 3 strokes off the lead as well. Okay, we're on the green. 20 feet to the hole from here. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard too. Yeah, I'll take that from that distance. And this one's for your par. And that'll drop. 2 under par for the day after that one. Okay, have a good tee shot here. We have a par 3 for the 7th. Really nice swing. Safely on the green. Lining up for the 13-foot putt. Oh, birdie putt as well. Oh, that could have been good. And tapping this one in for par. Well done. And you're 2 under par for the round. Okay, here we go. Par 5 for the 8th. Got some good contact on that one. Well done. All right, give it a tap. It's a short putt, but it does move right to left. And after that one, you've brought your score down to 3 under. Here we go. Teeing this one up on the 9th hole. Heading for the bunker, I think. And from the fairway bunker. Well, you tried, you just didn't quite hit this green. Oh, the chip slides by the hole. This one to safe par. This one's going to the left. This putt's tracking. And yeah, I'm having that. That's a nice one. So that makes you 3 under for the day. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. This one's about 22 feet to the cup. I think this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. All right, we're getting there. Well done. All you got to do is put that in the hole for par. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. And after that one, you're 3 under. All right, good luck. We have a par 4 here on the 11th hole. Nothing wrong with that. And this is somewhere around 150 yards from the pin. That should do nicely. And from here, 20 feet to the cup. This putt should be pretty straightforward. Oh my, that's too bad. Here we go. This is for par. Okay, moving on to the next. And 3 under par for the day. And here we are, 12th hole, and we have a par 4. Beauty of a swing there. Okay, setting up in the bunker here. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how it's done. Nicely played. And that one drops for your 4th birdie of the day. I'm liking that. Bringing things down to 4 under after that one. Got a right to left breeze on this hole. Oh my goodness, you pounded that drive. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. All right, that one's on the green. Long putt ahead of you, though. Okay, yep, this is extremely far away from the cup. All I really know is that it's more than 45 feet away, because that's how I set it up in the code. So that's all I can tell you. This one's a 7-footer. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, just a tap in here. Good putt. We're in there with a 3-putt par. And right now you are at 4 under par for the day. All right, the par 4 14th is next. Nice swing. Ooh, caught a nice downslope. That's going to get you a few extra yards. This one's about 100 yards out. Yep, that's out of the top shelf. Good work. Here's a look for birdie. Ooh. All right, give this one a little tap. All right, now let's rip out the scorecard, see what that's saying. 4 under par currently. Wind blowing left to right on this hole. Nice. Second shot here on the 15th. This one's heading a bit right. And this is your third shot. Oh, right, but just missed the hole. Okay, good luck. 7 feet to go. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. Okay, 5 under par at the moment. 16th hole is upon us here. Let's see what happens. And hopefully this one's nice and safe in the fairway. And that green is well below us. We might need a little less club than normal. And please, sir, may have a bounce to the right. Boom, there's another green in regulation. Nice. 8 feet to the cup. That one drops on in for your second consecutive birdie. And after that one, you're at 6 under. And now on to the par 3 17th. Setting up in the bunker. All right, let's putt. I believe this is for your par. And after that one, you're at 6 under. All right, teeing it up now on the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. Great drive. That was some power. Great swing. Was well played. Hole's about 10 feet out. And this one's breaking just a little bit to the left. And you have finished your round with a birdie putt. Great work. And as we head our separate ways, you're gonna post 7 under on the scorecard. Well, that's it for me. This is where we go our separate ways. Thank you for the round. Hello and welcome to you. My name is John. Glad to have you aboard for this major event. Today we are going to start with the par 4 first hole. All right, load this one up and get that into the fairway, and then we'll move on from there. And best of luck to you as you endeavor in this society tournament. And we're about 130 yards to the pin from here. You have a very long putt ahead of you here. This one's looking decent. Oh my goodness, didn't drop. Fantastic putt nonetheless. Okay, 7 under par at the moment. And let's see what the second hole has in store for us. Oh, grab your flip-flops, heading to the beach. Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. All right, nicely out of that sand. Now we're putting. Okay, you need this one if you want to save your par. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Oh, that would have been good to have that one drop. 6 under par currently. Par 5 on this third hole. Good job. And we're setting up here about 210 or so from the pin. Okay, third shot. Here we go, birdie putt. Nothing too crazy in this one, I don't think. Just a little bit to the left. Oh, ever so close to getting that birdie. All right, nice tap. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. Okay, fourth hole, par 4. Here we go. And this one's about 135 yards from the pin. Oh, almost hold it out. And here's an 8-footer for us. That hole's brought you down to even par. All right, ready to go here on the 5th hole. You can tell just by the sound that that was hit with extreme force. This one's about 130 yards out. Nice shot. That'll do. Here's a 17-foot putt. And this putt is going uphill and breaking to the right. Wow, amazing. Okay, 8 under par is your score currently. You know, keep an eye on that wind out there. It's picking up. And here's our second shot on the 6th. That's safe. 12 feet to go. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Oh, bad break. Okay, that hole's behind us. Let's check on those standings. And after that one, you are at 8 under par. All right, par 3, 7th hole. Have a good tee shot. Hopefully we get a bounce to the left. Okay, see, you've made the green. That's good. Got a pretty big putt, though. Here we go. This one for birdie. This one's going up the hill and to the left. This is a very, very long putt, but I have confidence in you. Well done from there. Maybe next one will drop. And that will put you up to even par. And now the 8th hole, we have a par 5. Okay, about 235 yards left to go. There you go. This is shaping up. Putting for eagle next. Here you go. Just pop this in the hole and you'll pull down an eagle. That was fantastic. Okay, and you're down to 2 under par now after that one. Teeing this one up on hole number 9. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. And you've got quite a distance left to the hole, but you know what? You got out of that bunker. I'm happy with that. Here's a putt for birdie. All right, way closer than you were. Not a bad effort there. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. Okay, 10th hole is a par 3. Oh my goodness, you almost hold it. 14-footer. And that drops in the cup for the birdie. And your score sits at 10 under par at the moment. Okay, a longer par 4 on this hole. Ooh, there's some power into that one. Second shot here on the 11th. Oh, your approach is heading left. And this is our third shot. Oh, robbed there. All right, come on now. This putt to save par. I think this one's going left to right. Right by. This one's 7 feet away. Here we go. Tapper on in, and we'll head on to the next hole. And after that one, you're sitting at 8 under. And we're on the tee here of the 12th hole. We got a par 4. That's not going to work, is it? Well played out of the sand. We're on the green. All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt. This putt's going to go downhill, going to break right to left. Good work out there today. That's your 4th birdie so far. And after that hole, you'll go down to 2 under. And the 13th presents us with a par 5. Good shot. We've got about 215 to go from here. And we're going right of the pin. Oh, almost in there with the chip. 3 feet left. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. Getting a look at the 14th hole now. There we go. Good shot. And from here, it's about 115 yards to the pin. Well, better luck next time. Oh no, not great. Ooh, that chip almost went. And for the bogey. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. And the putt drops for the bogey. And you're 8 under par currently. And now, the par 5, 15th hole. This one's looking like a fairway finder. Okay, let's sneak this one in for par. Let's go. And that putt will go after that hole. 8 under par. Okay, on to 16. This one's a par 4. Swinging like silk. All right, let's hope this stays in the fairway. Okay, the ball's above your feet. That's going to have a tendency to pull your shot a little bit to the left. Okay, let's get on to the green next. This putt is measuring in at 11 feet. This one starts off pretty straight, then goes to the right. All right, the putt will drop on in there for par. Good stuff. And you are 1 under after that one. Here we go. Hole number 17, ready to go. That'll do nicely. Looking at an 11-foot putt here. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. And as that drops, that's your 5th birdie of the day. All right, 9 under is your score. Okay, on to the par 4, 18th. Okay, from the rough. And maybe you want to dial a little backspin in here. This is a downslope that could be dangerous around the pin. I think you caught this one too firm from the rough. And this putt's 30 feet away. Oh, this one's looking okay. Hey, I'll take that from that distance. Just a little tap needed here. And with that putt, your round comes to an end. Okay, we're out of here. You've wound up at 9 under par. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios and 2K Sports, thanks for playing. I had fun. Hopefully you did too. Hello and welcome to the Major. My name's John. As we kick things off, we're staring down the barrel of a par 4 first hole. All you got to do is hit it straight up the middle and then we'll take it from there. Nice swing on that. Well, you got to hold on to the fairway here. Okay, could have been worse. Just barely into this first cut. And second shot here on the first. Hopefully this one sticks nice for us. This one's your third. Looking really good. And the chip drops. That's fantastic. And 1 under after that one. Now we get a par 3 on this second hole. Let's knock it close. Yep, that was a good swing. Well done. That's a safe shot. All right, this one's around 15 feet. Oh, man. All right, that's behind us. Now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that one, 10 under. Let's see what happens here on the third hole. Tee shot's looking decent. And we got about 225 yards to go from here. This one's heading left. This one for the birdie. We managed to bring things down to 2 under after that one. Wind blowing left to right on this one. Come on now, give us a nice little fairway lie. And this one's about 125 yards out. Ooh, this is nice. Nicely done. Okay, this one's a 3-footer. Oh, yeah. Second consecutive birdie. I like the way this is going. And after that one, 12 under par. And teeing up now on the par 4 fifth. Good little shot there. We've got about 120 yards to get to that pin from here. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just fine. Great work. Man, could have a birdie here. All right, starting this out to the left. A little bit too firm on that one. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. And right now you are at 3 under par. All right, nice clean swing here on the 6th hole. We got a par 4 ahead of us. Good one. And this one's about 125 yards out. Come on, kick to the right. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. 12 feet left to the hole. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Oh, it's going right by. Okay, this one for par. And you currently sit at 3 under par. And the 7th hole is upon us. Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing. Let's see how you do here. We have a very long putt ahead of us. Okay, you're swinging this way out to the left. Let's see it turn. All right, 3 feet to the cup. And after that one, you're 3 under. And this is the 8th hole. We got a par 5. That isn't too good, is it? Well, that's great. Leaving the bunker behind. We're putting. And this is your look at birdie. A little downhill putt, right to left. Oh, so close. This one's a 9-footer. Looks like just a slight break to this one to the right. And down it goes. Well done on the putt. And after that hole, currently 12 under par. Teeing off here on a short par 4. Nice, that's some solid contact. Here's our second shot on the 9th. Oh my, that almost dropped. Setting up for our third shot. Ooh, bad break. Okay, this one is for the par. Oh, come on. This one's just 3 feet. And that'll do. And after that one, it's 11 under par for you. Okay, starting off the back 9 with a par 3. You had that one dialed in, didn't you? Here we go. This drops and you get a bird. Oh. Just a little 3-footer left for this one. And nice putt. Let's move on. And after that, when you're sitting at 11 under, we got a right to left cross breeze going on this hole. This could roll into the rough, I think. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. And here you go, birdie putt coming up here. Boom, and that's your 4th birdie of the day. And after that hole, you are now 3 under par. All right, 12th hole, par 4. Let's have a good drive. Ooh, that drive had some mustard on it. Nice work. That was some good golf. Good work. 5th birdie today. Let's have another one. And after that hole, you sit at 13 under par. All right, let's see what we can do here on the 13th. Oh my goodness, just annihilated that drive. Okay, we were about 205 to the pin from here. Setting up here with a 4-foot putt. Great work out there on the course today. Birdie number 6. That's going to bring things down to 5 under par. We've got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. My goodness, you got a hold of that one. And this one's about 100 yards out. A little wayward on the approach. That's all right, though. All right, we need this to go. This to save par. And sitting at 14 under par after that hole. Okay, next up is the par 5 15th. There we go. Nice contact on that one. Okay, this is about 240 yards or so from the pin. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway on this one. All right, unfortunately, that wouldn't stay in the fairway for you. We're in the first cut. All right, here we go. This one for the birdie. Wonderful work out there so far. That's your 7th birdie on the day. And after that hole, looks like 15 under is where you sit. Okay, par 4, 16th hole is next. Oh, this one's going towards the beach. Well, this gives a good look at the green from here below us. And you're looking short out of the sand here. That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. Whoa! Came close with that chip. All right, here's what you got left for par. And the putt drops and we're moving on. 15 under par is your score. And the wind's picked up here, blowing right to left. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. Oh my goodness, that almost dropped. Okay, and this one to save the hole. Sitting at 6 under par after that one. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Oh my goodness, you hammered it. Well, I hope for your sake this holds the fairway. Here's our second shot on the 18th. That'll do for the approach. All right, this one from 17 feet. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Okay, let's put this ball in the hole and head our separate ways. What do you say? And at the end of this one, it'll be 15 under par for you. And that'll be it for me here today. Thanks for taking me around the course with you. I had a great time out there. Hopefully we'll see you again real soon. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead. It's a beautiful day for the final round of this event. All right, let's have a good round today. Have fun out there. All right, almost, well, flirted a little bit with the danger. You're in the fairway, though. All right, this shot's about 150 yards out. This one's heading a little bit to the left. This is what our third shot's looking like. Ooh, great work out of that bunker. Nestled that one nice and close. Okay, even par at the moment. All right, let's get this close. Par 3, second hole. I have faith. Let's get a little kick left here. And there we go. Nice little approach shot. Okay, here comes a 9-foot putt. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. This one's a 3-foot putt. And after that one, even par is your score. We're working with the tailwind on this hole. I'm having that. This one's about 195 out. Well, it's heading towards the hole. Oh my, and the putt goes down from the fringe, no less. And after that one, you'll go down to 1 under par. Okay, stepping onto this tee of the 4th hole, and we have a par 4. Okay, about 200 yards or so to the pin from here. Good job. We're on the green. Good luck here. We've got 15 feet. Ooh, that was close. And for the par. Okay, next hole coming up. And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. That wind is going right to left out there. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It happens. Here's our second shot on the 5th. Close your eyes. I think we're in the rough. And this is your look at par. And after that one, you sit at 1 under par. Now let's see what we can do here on the 6th. That'll do. Okay, about 170 yards to the pin. Solid approach there, pin high. 4 feet to go. Alrighty, down to 2 under par after that. Now let's see how you do with the par 3 7th hole. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. And this one is a safe par. Oh man, this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on to the next. Okay, time to head over to the next hole. That'll bring your score up to 1 under par. And now the 8th hole. We got a par 5 on tap. Beautiful swing. And wouldn't it be nice to save par here? Currently sitting at 1 under par. Teeing up now on hole number 9. And driving the old green, putting for eagle. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, have fun with this putt. This one's going hard to the right. Oh man, you hate to see those ones go by. All right, let's go. We need a par save and we need it now. Let's do it. And after that hole, you sit at 16 under par. And a heads up, this hole, we got a tailwind blowing with the ball. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. This one's around 15 feet away. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Oh, sliding by. And here's your par putt. And you are 1 under after that one. All right, par 4 here on the 11th hole. Oh my, absolute power on that drive. All right, this one's about 125 yards out. Nice stroke, we're on the green. Okay, 18 feet to the cup. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard break too. Ooh, that's too bad. And here we go with the par putt. And after that one, you currently sit at 1 under par. And this one's a par 4 for the 12th. And let's get into something a little more comfortable. Get out of this sand. And I don't think you had enough out of the sand here. Setting up here now for our third shot. Okay, nice to leave that sand behind us. Let's putt and move on. If you sink this, you could save par. One under after that one. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. Okay, we're just in the first cut here. Got a little fetched up out of the rough here. Not sure it's going to make it. Oh, the chip goes right by there. All right, for the par. Well, just a tap. And after that one, 15 under. And I don't know how anyone's going to catch our leader here today, just so far ahead of the rest of the field. It's crazy, and it's the final round, so it's go time for everybody. Well, no good. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. And if you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. Well done. Back into the fairway. Good stuff. Oh, close. Pretty close with that chip. And you're at even par. Okay, stepping on to the par 5, 15th now. Looks like this tee shot's coming in for a safe landing. And this one's around 235-ish to the pin. This one's leaning to the right. Oh no, water. Oh, almost in the jar. And 14 under is your score. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Well, that's too bad. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. And I don't think this is enough from the sand. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. Oh, man. Here is a 12-footer. This one's tracking. And after that one, you're sitting at 13 under par. Okay, the hole is 17. The par is 3. Let's have a good tee shot. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. Nicely played out of that bunker. And for the save. Oh yeah, starting this one way out to the right. All right, let's tap her on in and continue on our way. 12 under par after that hole. And hole number 18 is in front of us. Nice, pure swing, great stuff. This one could end up in the rough, not sure though. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. And here's a putt for a final score of 74 here today. And it went by so quick. Just like that, your round is over. And you've wound up 13 under par at the end of this one. Good work. And that's going to do it for our round here today. Thank you ever so much for playing. And hopefully we'll see you back here real soon.